Welcome to Edvards' Book of the Week, and this week's book is Crush It, Why Now is the Time to Cash In on Your Passion by Gary Vaynerchuk. This book is written by Gary Vaynerchuk. He's a serial entrepreneur, 4 times New York Times best-selling author, speaker, internationally recognized internet personality. If you are not aware of Gary but you're on social media, that's weird because he's everywhere. He's pumping out content, really active there. So he's a very easy man to notice, and either you love him or you hate him. Personally, I like him, which is why I'm reading his books, obviously. So this, my first point here, because I'm trying to make this quick, is that Gary is talking about passion. And if you watched my 90-day challenge, I talked a bit about the word passion, and you might want to check that out because I don't have time to go over all of that right now. But anyways, he's got 3 rules. I'm just going to take a quick look at my notes here. And the 3 golden rules, the most important one, that is love your family above all. And the second one is work super hard. And then number 3, live your passion. And what he means by living your passion is that you are supposed to do what you love doing. Your work life and your vocational life, when you take a rest, it should all be the same because you love what you do. Easy example, someone who loves to play video games. It's like when they relax, they play video games, and when they're at work, they also play video games because they're a professional esport player, or someone who plays football. It's like they do what they love constantly. And that is really important, to actually be doing what you love, because when you do what you love, you will feel inspired and you'll feel happier. Because if you don't do what you love, you'll very often be frustrated, you'll feel stressed, as I was also talking about. Stress is unimportant activities stacking up, because you don't feel stressed if you do what you love. It's like you probably have a lot to do, but it's like you love doing it, so you're just looking forward to it. Like, yes, I have a lot to do. It's better to have a lot to do than have nothing to do. So when you follow your quote-unquote passion, you do what you love, there's a whole array of positive things that happen, and Gary talks about some of these in the book and why it's so important. But I think it's also interesting to note how he puts family as number 1 in his golden rules. And I think it's really beautiful too, because when you marry someone, when you get a child, have a child together, you're first, you have to take care of them. It's really important to take care of the people closest to you, because everything else is secondary. And if you have an unhappy family life, it's going to affect every part of your life, so you want to take care of that and nurture that constantly. So that's the most important thing. So even he's like, works super hard, he's working probably 16 hours a day, he still thinks it's really important to follow your passion. So the second part I want to cover about this book is building your personal brand online. And most of us, we are building our personal brand right now. Like, I'm actively doing it by making these videos, putting out one video every day, book reviews, so I'm doing that more actively. But the instant you create a Facebook account, a Snapchat, an Instagram, the instant you do this, you're building your personal brand, whether you like it or not. And the thing is, your resume, they're gonna be obsolete in not too long, is what Gary believes. Because if you are applying for a job and you have equal qualifications as the other guys, like you or him, and you post on your Facebook that you like baseball and you have your personal brand online, and the boss happens to love baseball as well, and it might sound silly at first, but if you think about it, you would rather hire someone that's got the same interest as you have. So it's not unfair or mean or anything. We're humans, and it makes perfect sense. And if you get along better with your colleagues, with your boss, the work is going to be better as well. So it's not a bad idea to actually do that. So be aware that every time you post something on social media, it's there forever. I was looking back at my own Facebook profile to like a lot of years back, and I was looking like, oh yeah, if you've done that, you know how much that hurts when you're young and naive. Maybe you were not, but I certainly was, and just posting and saying really weird things, and they're there forever. They're not gonna go away. You think that you can delete something and that it's gone, but it's not. People can find it. Whatever you do on the internet, every single internet web page that you've been on, it can be dug out. It can be found, dug up. It can be found. So be aware of that. Whatever you post is there forever. And it might sound scary, but as long as, if you make a mistake, as long as you're open about it, like, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, I shouldn't have done that, people, that's gonna make your brand better. It's gonna strengthen your brand in contrast, because it makes you human. We're all humans, we all make mistakes. We're all humans as far as I know, anyway. So that's about building your personal brand online, the importance of that. But build it around your passion, what you love to do. So that was the second part. The first part, just to remind you, was live life according to your passion. Follow your passion, and how family is still number one. And number two is building your brand. The importance of building your brand, how your resume is going to be obsolete in not that many years from now, because you're used to needing a degree. Like, I need a degree to do this or to do that. And yes, you will still need a degree to be a doctor, to be a certain form of engineer and a lawyer, but there's less and less jobs requiring you to have a degree, and most of the quote unquote standard jobs, they're gonna be replaced by machines. And so like me, I'm an online marketer right now. I just got started with it, and it doesn't require any degree. It requires a lot of knowledge, a lot of mindset, especially because if you don't, it's not based on the hour. I don't sit down and I work and I get paid by the hour. Nobody cares for how long I worked. It's what I produce, my results, how many people I'm actually able to help. So it's a lot more pressure. And even though it doesn't require an official degree, believe me, I've read a lot of books, and I'm studying online every single day, spending hours, a lot of hours every single day, reading, studying, and improving my skills. And that's what you have to do. A degree, it's, yes, you have paper that you know something, but you could suck. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's true. It's not what really matters. I think Gary's a high school dropout or something. He went to college. I'm sorry. He did go to college, but none of his skills he's actually using today. So keep that in mind, guys. I'm not hating on education. If you want to be a teacher, a lawyer, a doctor, that's your dream, go for it, man. It's awesome. Do it, okay? It's awesome, but more and more jobs, they don't require standard education, so just bear that in mind, okay? But have a great day, guys. I hope you got some value out of this, because that's what my goal is, to provide you guys with value. Please check out my Instagram account. It's called edward.rose, where I post daily quotes, motivation, and inspiration for you guys to keep you going. And you can also follow this, subscribe to this YouTube channel, so you'll be notified when I actually post a new video. I post one every single day now on my 90-day challenge, and please follow that. Tell me what you think. I'm moving out of my comfort zone. I'm just raw footage, filming myself at random times during the day where I am thinking about something or just read something. So that's it for today, for this week. When it comes to my book reviews, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.